shows, you better go to the record store and have that shit. Yeah.
The thing is as well, imagine that you weren't paying attention to certain elements of that song when you heard it years ago, and then it comes, like you hear it again and it's like, oh my god! Oh!
Ejaculate.
Yeah. Sound ejaculate! Oh my god! Oh my god! My ears! They're covered in ejaculate! Ejaculate everywhere!
Let me say something.
Oh, that fucking... Oh, that's good.
That is great.
Are we alright here?
Speaking of great, Bob Maiden's entered.
Shall I fucking look? It looks too close. It's not though, is it? We need a bit more of your face. I think, boy.
There we go. Hello, Bob Maiden. Yeah?
Hello, Bob Maiden. Welcome.
And that's...
to Substance for Days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bob Maiden's asked, how are you? We're great.
We're great. If it's your first visit, welcome.
Yeah, honestly, strap in.
Yeah.
It's an hour long.
Oh, you're going to love it.
You will love it.
I promise you.
I've got lots of topics to cover, and what I mean by that is we probably have one or two topics to cover, and then we just riff off of what everyone else is chatting about.
Yeah.
It's a great session. We're also on YouTube as well. Go and check us out. Substance for Days. Speaking of days, it's Eric Kirk.
Oh, welcome, Eric Kirk.
Welcome. Oh, Bob said he'll go and check us out on YouTube.
Oh, please do.
Immediately.
Please do. Enjoy our faces.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah.
Eric said, about time you guys finally came on.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And speaking of coming, it's David Thorne.
Welcome.
Welcome. Locked in.
I love that.
Look at this, like a brand new crowd of
It's
people.
lovely.
With some oldies.
Yeah, with some favourites.
Yeah, some oldies, but some goodies.
Yeah, sure.
I shall, whilst drinking out of a urinal.
Oh.
So we've got a young Jim Carrey here.
I love the cut of your jib on, Maiden.
Exactly. Speaking of jib, Cowell's entered.
Oh, welcome, Cowell.
Yeah.
And 5 likes as well.
5 likes, and his avatar is that Simon Cowell.
Yeah. It looks like Simon Cowell, doesn't it?
It is.
Simon Cowell's face looks like a shield.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah, it does.
It's a weird work, isn't it? Weird work he's had done.
What an odd human being he is.
Yeah. I think he was quite odd to begin with, wasn't he? Like, looking wise, but
always odd.
Yeah, with the trousers up and
you
know what I mean? The square haircut.
And now he's and now he's got like a half melted face.
Almost like a buzz cut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like really strange.
Sergeant
How
Cowell.
dare you?
Yeah.
Cal says.
How dare you? Shut up. Yeah, no good.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to do the necessary sharing.
This podcast is mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, and I'm not interested. Speaking of not interested, Scoochie's just entered.
Oh, welcome, Scooch.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even need to message him anymore. I was just about to message Scooch.
Was you?
Yeah.
Dirty flirt. Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah. And that's Bob Maiden's eating crayons. So,
well,
how old are you, Bob Maiden? Are you one of our younger listeners? Do we need to tone it down?
No, I'm sure Bob Maiden can take it.
He's 57.
50. Well, then
57 and eating crayons. Now, if that's not a life you want to live, I don't know what is.
Excellent. Well, good news for Scooch. They paid his money.
Excellent.
His wages. He lost some wages, and it was paid back to him.
That is great.
Which is awesome.
That's
always good.
That is very good. Hopefully it was enough.
It was enough. Yeah, I'm sure it was okay.
But speaking of more than enough, Pravina's entered.
Welcome, Pravina.
Shout out there. So that's good.
Hi, Simon. I love you. Bob Maiden says.
Excellent.
Cal says good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
He also said hi, Bob, as well, which is cracking. We've got quite a crowd. I don't know whether to do the intro like now.
We might as well.
Do you reckon?
Well, yeah. While we're here, we'll do it the earliest we've ever done it.
Yeah.
It's normally about 12 in, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. I like to do it on odd times as well, like not quarter past, not half past.
It's the more appropriate name for the platform is Odd Beat.
Yeah.
Welcome to Odd Beat.
For sure. It's definitely about that.
Yeah. All right, well, go on then.
Welcome to One and All in Podcast Land. We are Nick and Paul, and this is Substance for Days.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That would have come through for them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you just let one slip, or was that your...
That was my good friend M4YNE.
Oh, he let one slip, didn't he?
Let one slip.
That is... How old is that fart now?
Well, yeah.
It's like entrapped in history.
Yeah, it's
like
like
encapsulated.
You put it in a jar, and it must really smell.
Yeah,
now.
can you imagine?
Oh,
fermented.
yeah.
Oh,
that would smell like a ready salted crisp.
oh, it would, wouldn't it? Oh, I reckon it'd smell like a beef and onion crisp.
Oh, true.
Oh.
True.
You know that sort of BOE sort of beef and onion smell?
Exactly. Speaking of BOE beef and onion smell, it's Mayo Crazy.
Oh,
Jesus.
welcome.
So you don't smell.
You
I'm
don't
assuming
smell.
you don't smell.
Well, no.
I'm assuming your personal hygiene is up to...
Depends though.
standards.
If you're really busy being crazy, and also the mayor of it,
Yeah.
you're really going to be a wanker.
Yeah, speaking of wankers, Mr. Ace has joined, so that's alright.
Hello, brother.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh,
We definitely didn't set that up.
no, that wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't
that was
on
just
purpose.
part of my natural speech.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
knew you saw it coming.
Starting off talking about someone's personal hygiene,
Yeah.
quickly,
Yeah.
sort of...
No, what I was going to say is if you're busy being the mayor of crazy,
Bill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you might forget to wash at times.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? Just, if you're always out just going mental and like throwing
Yeah.
cats.
Yeah.
And she's mayor of Crazy Town.
Exactly.
So,
And personal hygiene is not the top of your priority list.
No.
But I just love how you honed in with laser focus.
Yes.
On wanker.
Bob Maiden washes in urinals,
Well,
which I enjoy
exactly.
from time to time.
Does he?
He says that.
Oh, he washes. Sorry, I thought you said he's watching.
No,
no.
no.
Which I thought would be interesting.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that would mean.
Because we don't have a live video feed.
No, but he could have it in his. He could be in the toilet of a train station,
Yeah.
watching or listening on his phone, just about to board the train.
Yeah.
The 1903 to Hastings. Yeah. So.
And that's so they could be in your urinal.
Yeah, that would be even more alarming, wouldn't it?
Eric.
What's going on?
What's
I love dicks.
What's
Oh,
that about?
good for you, man.
That's great.
Do you? Is that something that you want everyone to know? I'm
I mean-
assuming it is.
Because if they did,
That's not Eric.
if they didn't know, they know now.
Yes.
I love dicks. Yes.
Yes.
Who is it? That's an importer.
It's an importer. Yeah, an imposter. Only on Asian ladyboys. Fair enough, Scooch.
That's these trolls. Who? Who could possibly be trolling?
Has someone been
the Podfather?
imposting?
Imposter.
That's what me and my son speak like sometimes.
Yeah.
Weird.
If he doesn't, but if he's not careful, he might find himself.
All over Podbean right now.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh dear. Luckily, we have a secure password, so we're not going to get hacked or infiltrated, and we've got MFA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're doing this, but yeah.
Is that you, Linda?
Is that you, Linda?
All right.
What silly accents can you do?
Oh, God, dance monkey! Fucking hell! That's not what
We
this is about.
can do all kinds of silly accents.
Do
for
loads
sure.
of silly accents.
Yeah, if you want them.
We don't do them
But
on
we're
command.
no.
Yeah.
When
you
when
have
the
to give us
time's right.
donations.
Yeah.
You know.
Holler for $1.
Buns.
Yeah. Boo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe Scoochie's not the genuine Scoochie, although he did say something very specific about his lifestyle, so
Yeah.
I reckon he's alright.
yeah, I think it could be okay, but it seems like the bots take over the account temporarily. I don't know if it's.
Weird,
I don't know
isn't
what
it?
it is.
And my engagement score is astronomical compared to that loser who thinks they're being cute trying to impersonate me. Fucking hell.
Best quality. Oh, they
So-
copy it. Right.
Oh, I see.
I love.
I love a good bar. Why do you love a good bar?
That's obviously,
Yeah,
a dupe.
a dupe. But I mean, it's a funny dupe, so we'll stick with them for the minute.
I mean, well, I don't know what we can. Do you know what I mean? I'm a fraction of myself after 2 joints after work.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He's a shell of a man.
Yeah, it's a shell of a man.
Yeah.
Oh,
He is but a husk.
the sweet contemplation
The
of
man,
the evening.
the man who worked has now died. Yeah. The husk has been reborn.
I'm telling you what.
What's happening in the old local news then for you? Yeah, nothing.
I mean, not a lot. I mean, I attended my dad's 70th.
Oh yeah.
Surprise 70th barbecue.
Love that.
The other on the weekend.
Yeah.
Hired a car for that.
Nice.
That was a nice car as well. New Kia.
Did he ask where I was or?
We did speak about you actually.
Oh.
I spoke about. I mentioned about waterfront.
Oh
the
yeah.
saving of the life.
Oh, of course.
The drowning thing, and then because
did he remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
and Arnie
fantastic.
Kim was there.
Yeah.
And she said, "How's Charlie Nicholas?"
Yeah.
Because that's what she used to call you for no reason.
That's my actual name.
It wasn't even like a. I think he's a famous singer or something like that.
Of course.
But it wasn't related to you in any way.
No.
She just called you it.
Because I wasn't a singer at the time.
No, you was.
But
She was young.
Yeah, but she's a good fortune teller.
She's crazy, and we love her for it. And Polly was giving her looks that I've never seen. Like,
so she's become the nutty great aunt.
yeah, and like it's not like a crazy novelty thing anymore for Polly. She's just like,
right. Oh wow.
what the?
So it's like an evolved crazy Auntie Leslie look.
Yeah, just like,
what is wrong with you?
yeah.
That's
But yeah, it's funny. Everyone enjoyed being there though. It was good.
Bob Maiden said, "Hope your dad had a good birthday."
He really did. Yeah, it was a barbecue.
There's 2 Eric Kirks.
Yeah, well, ignore the one that's a stupid comment then.
Well, the one that's got 11 likes and one of them's got 1,381. So that's our Eric.
Yeah.
That's our
surely,
Eric. But,
surely.
I mean, the other Eric, the 11 likes Eric, has just said, "Bob Maiden, your dad sleeps with my dad."
Fair enough.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you got proof of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assuming.
Yeah.
Who is this impostor?
Oh, I don't care.
I bet it's Caps or something, isn't it?
I doubt it.
No.
I don't think so. Isn't it just like a bot?
I always visualise him. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what algorithm this bot's been given. Just talk about knobs, bumholes.
I don't know, man.
It's not a bot, says Mayor Crazy, and she should know because she's the mayor of the town that the Podfather lives in.
Oh, yeah.
Right, see, this is how I visualise the entire Podbean world. Speaking of world, it's Mama Bear Tracy.
Oh.
This is how This is how I visualise it. Is that it is one big community.
Yeah.
With Eric,
at the centre.
At the centre of it.
Yeah.
He's got a gavel.
Sure.
What he says goes.
Yeah. Judge Eric.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the enforcement is Mayor Crazy.
Oh, okay.
Then you've got Maven sitting up on a lamppost.
Yeah.
Just quaffing.
What about Mr. A? What does he do?
Mr. A, I mean, he drives trucks.
He could be enforcement as well, though.
Could.
You know what I mean?
In and out.
Yeah.
With goods.
Yeah. And/or services.
Yeah. And runs a weekly cornhole championship.
Yeah.
So,
he could take bets as well.
Yeah.
And make bets.
In the town square.
Yeah, sure.
In the town hall.
Yeah. Of crazy.
And then at night time, everyone has to. There's a curfew in place by 10 p.m. because at night time that's when Caps comes out and he sort of runs around going, "Ooh, what you fucking doing?" I can't remember his accent, so I just did
I can't remember his accent.
No, I can't remember.
He's got a Brummie accent as far as I know. How does that sound?
I don't know how that.
It might as well be foreign, mightn't it?
Birmingham.
So, yeah, there you go. A little bit like that.
Yeah. Just run around, just going, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking mess up your podcast."
Yeah,
sort of.
A little bit like that, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
but he was funny.
He was funny,
and he's still on. He's still on all the time.
Still doing stuff.
Yeah. He's still doing bits.
HR shoving stuff.
Yeah.
What are you? HR shoving stuff?
Mental.
All right. So Dad's birthday. That was good.
Yeah, that was good. It was like there was loads of food.
Yeah,
like the barbecue. So we bought loads of food there, and like my sister had organised it and bought loads of food. So it was really good. there wasn't anyone there I didn't know, which was
Right.
handy.
Yeah.
And yeah, everyone enjoyed the kids
Yeah.
and chatting to them. And my sister now my other sister Lily
Right.
is 15 now.
Right. I seem to remember when she was born.
Yeah, she's in between Milo and Polly in age.
Right. Wow. Shocking.
Yeah, I know. I just can't get my head around it. My dad's celebrating his 70th birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good to see everyone. It took a lot out of me, to be fair, the drive and all that.
Yeah.
The drive on the way there was a nightmare, but this is not good entertainment chat. So I'm gonna
that's
out of it.
No, that's all good. It's local news, isn't it?
What's been happening with you?
Well, Bob has just said my dad is a mustard inspector.
Awesome.
I mean, if that's true,
Yeah.
great.
Good for you.
I'd like to know what the roles and responsibilities of a mustard inspector are.
Also, how old is your dad? If you're 57.
Correct.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
in his 80s.
80s, easily.
Yeah.
So, what's happened with me? Ooh, la la la. Well, I mean, I have gone down into a bit of a rabbit hole with Renaissance memes.
It takes me back.
Folks, I have found a Instagram page that I will probably share to the Telegram.
Almost pretty much obsessed with it.
I am obsessed with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
This page is dedicated to old memes, and that is not a what's the word that describes two words put together like that are opposites and don't work. I want to say juxtaposition, but that's more for images.
Yeah.
I can't remember the word, but it's like, you know,
I think I know what you
hot
mean.
rain.
Yeah.
know, hot ice.
Yeah.
But old memes is now a thing.
Paradox.
Yeah,
A little
could
bit.
be.
Yeah.
Could
I
be.
don't know.
I mean, I'm waiting for them to,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Waiting for them to kick in.
Yeah, but they're not.
You talk about hairy ball bags and they'll jump right on it.
Exactly. Talk about bumholes. Oh, speaking of bumholes, Billy D's just entered the live studio.
Thanks for turning up, Billy D.
Well done. So I've been looking at old memes. Such examples as he's climbing in your window, snatching the old people up. So you need to hide your kids, hide your wife,
Hide
and
your
hide
kids.
your husband.
Yeah.
They're ripping everybody up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But not limited to that.
No.
I've
There's
taken
loads.
such a walk down memory lane, honestly.
What about what's the one where I was about to go get me a cold pop
Oh yeah.
and I thought I could smell barbecue.
Barbecue. Oh
Barbecue.
yeah. That's not. I thought.
Rain.
Yeah.
I didn't have no shoes or nothing, Jesus.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
I ran for my life.
Is that oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
is that? Okay, yeah, fair.
And I remember who we shared that sort of meme with.
Yeah.
Name beginning J. It doesn't matter. I'm sure he doesn't care.
Who?
Jake.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Of course,
Do you remember like I ran?
I ran. Yeah.
Yeah. Insane times.
I mean, I recently forwarded him what you could now class as an old meme. Do you remember the news reporter that has it's a female, and it seems as though she has a stroke.
Yeah,
on
a
air.
mini stroke.
Yeah. When she goes, Barry, Garrison,
Yeah. Why am I laughing?
Oh, I know.
Why am I laughing?
Because
But it was funny.
it is funny.
It was hilarious.
It was great. So there was that, and a bit of what else have I been up to? Nothing much really. Yeah, work has dropped me a bit of a bombshell that I don't think I'm gonna go through with.
That's all right.
Asking me to travel, but we won't go into that.
Shorty, welcome.
Shouted the
One shot. Welcome.
yeah,
Or
one shot.
Yeah.
So now, Eric. Oh my God. Pamela.
Hello.
I mean, what is going on?
I've shaved my pussy. Thank you, Shorty.
That's good.
That's
I reckon
interesting.
surely that's a cat. Is that a callback or is that just another troll?
Yeah, it could be another troll.
I know.
Who knows? Who cares?
Oh, that was another thing.
14 likes though.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah.
I went and did some house sitting. Looked after
Okay.
a cat and a dog.
Okay.
Now that doesn't sound funny. It sounds boring. But what if I was to tell you that the cat is about 15 years old?
Oh.
partially blind,
Okay.
mostly deaf.
You are setting the scene for quite an interesting.
So she spent most of the
I
time.
fingered your dog.
Oh,
Surely that is
sure,
disgusting.
that's disgusting.
So, but that's fine.
It's fine.
You've got to do-
It's admissible in the court of.
redid
opinion.
his username, Eric Kirk.
Redid my username.
Banging, so we can all tell who the fraud is.
Excellent. Gutted
He's
fraud.
right on it. Oh, you suck, fraud.
Yeah, I mean, of all the places to target as well, some,
I know.
back.
Like corner of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Back street corner of the world with this collection of lovely people. You just want to go and fuck that up.
I know.
It's weird.
I don't get it, and I don't think it will last. To be
No.
fair.
So when I walked into the house, the cat spent most of her time sleeping.
Okay. Yeah.
She was very much a Mexican cat in that respect.
They do sleep apparently for like 70 or 80% of their life.
Well, this one
I've
is certainly
been led to believe.
adhering to that target.
Yeah.
But whenever she opened her eyes
Yeah.
and she realised that you were looking at her or watching her, or even if you were in the room, she'd go
Wow.
like that noise.
Okay. Like a trumpet.
Yeah, like she was shocked.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, because it's, you do exactly the same with your cats, I immediately got into conversation with her,
Oh, of course.
and I took the meows as a yes or a no.
Yeah, sure.
So I went to her, are you alright? Okay, fine, alright.
Be like that.
Be like, that's fine, you've just woken up. Understand? Right. Do you want to go out? Okay, no, you don't have to. It's fine. That's fine. And then I'd go. Do you want some breakfast? Breakfast? Okay. You do. Fine. That's fine.
We can do some breakfast.
We do breakfast. I was wrong before, but I'm right now. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I put it down for her, and I was going.
Oh, it's killing me.
I put it down for her. Put it down. I go, there's your breakfast. All right, I'll leave you alone.
I'll leave you to your meal.
Yeah, I'll leave you alone. It's all right. I'll leave you alone. And then she'd paw at the cat flap.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't got the strength to do it herself, right? But I'd lift the cat flap and I'd go, do you want to go out? And she'd go, "Meow!" Like that. And I'd go, well, and then I'd get into an argument with her. I'd go, well, I'm trying to help, okay? But you're not, this is a two-way street, okay? So, that was a bit of that. That was a good bit of local news.
Oh, right. Okay, that was fucking classic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Watched a couple of movies.
Yeah.
And luckily she wasn't giving anything when I was doing that. But watched a couple of movies with Pravina, funnily enough. So firstly we watched Wrong Turn.
Oh, brilliant.
Right.
What a brilliant film it is.
Right now.
Oh, it's horrible. And shit.
So which one have you seen?
Oh, I don't know.
Because little did I know that there are 5 original,
Yeah.
and then there's a remake now of the first one.
Right.
Well, I say a remake, a reboot of the
Okay.
first one. So we watched the reboot,
Okay.
and it's just like the level of gratuity was almost South Park level.
Yeah.
Like there was one scene, because obviously they go into the woods and they get warned, don't go off the trail, whatever you do.
Yeah.
So they get into the woods and they go, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go off trail.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they go off trail, and like within the first 20 minutes of them going off trail,
Yeah.
someone steps over a wire trap, and this huge tree trunk comes down and starts rolling towards them.
Yes.
And they're like running away from it. People fall over left, right, and centre. And then there's one guy that he falls over and he gets backed up against a tree, and then the log comes and hits his face, just crushes him basically. Now, it's incredible how quickly they pick themselves up and carry on about their business.
Yeah.
Because they've not gone that far off the trail, but they don't go, oh, we should probably turn back.
This is bad news.
Yeah, they go, we should probably go further to get away.
We've lost a colleague or a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it cuts to the man's half crushed head.
Right.
And it is that same level of gratuity as South Park, where his head is sitting there like, yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
in a comedy.
Yeah. In almost a comic fashion.
I know, I remember watching that one.
All squished and
I've
that.
definitely seen that film.
It's ridiculous.
Is there a load of people running around in the woods after them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dressed as like goats.
Yeah.
And it's a secret society called the Foundation.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
I've seen it, yeah. Preposterous.
So we watched that, and I was like, it's good, but it's not gripping.
Yeah.
So I said to Pravina, have you ever heard of a one Mr. Tom Cruise? And she went, no, I haven't. I went, right. Okay. Have you ever heard the story of the War of the Worlds?
Right.
She went, no, I haven't. I went, right.
Okay.
Chuck that on.
So you went
much better.
Yeah. Enjoyed the evening.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay, well that's redeemed it.
Yeah.
Because Wrong Turn is
it is up. Yeah, it's up there as a.
You've taken a wrong turn if you end up watching it.
Correct.
Like,
Jonathan Frakes.
It was one of those. It was one of those films that it was in loads of people's DVD collections.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
And I don't think people even watched it.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And then,
It's up there with Species.
yeah.
Natasha Henstridge.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, do I care?
No.
Do I care
I
anymore?
don't.
No.
Well, that one with what's that one with Kevin Bacon where he can turn himself invisible, but it turns him mental?
Oh, is it Invisible? It might be Invisible Man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It might be that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is.
It's just one of them ones.
It's shit.
Yeah.
It's just rubbish.
Oh,
it's not
terrible.
Good. Not a good film.
So bad.
I think I even watched that in the cinema, with an ex.
What,
At
Invisible
some
Man?
point. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched it with our old wrestling buddy. That was when I.
Oh,
first
right.
watched it. Yeah. I don't know if he's wrestling anymore.
No.
And don't worry, he's not a WWE superstar.
No, you're
before
just
you all
not
get
sure
excited.
if he's working the circuits.
I can't imagine he is.
No.
He's probably somewhere just looking surprised.
Yeah, with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, constantly.
Overwhelmed.
Kids keep popping out and he's surprised
Yeah,
all the time.
All of that.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, so a bit of house sitting, bit of movie watching, and an argument with a cat.
Oh,
So,
brilliant.
but worldwide news,
Oh, okay.
there is a rumble,
You got me.
folks. There is a storm a-brewing.
Good.
We said this good few podcasts ago. We've been waiting. First we had Ariana Grande, then we had Justin Timberlake,
Yes.
and we are less than 24 hours from a new single release from a one Mr. Marshall Mathers.
There you go.
Houdini is going to be hitting the airwaves by this time tomorrow.
Yes.
It will already be there, and I probably would have listened to it on repeat about 30 times.
You sent me the link for it the other day.
I did.
And I was like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, it's now, is it?
Yeah.
So I'll be checking that out tomorrow.
So, funnily enough, Proof's son, and I have to say that a little bit further away from the mic.
So you don't get a poo. I think mine's doing that a bit.
They will.
Will it?
Yeah, closely.
Okay. Right.
But,
Pop shield.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Correct.
Little pop shield. Pop shield.
Yeah. Shield.
Yeah.
So, butter me up. So, Proof's son actually sent a message on X, I think it is, directly to Eminem.
Did you know Spooky Mold is in?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, you want me to give him a shout?
No. I just wasn't sure. Pumpkinhead is one of the worst.
Yeah. Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, Spooky Mold says.
Who's Pumpkinhead?
I don't know if that's Halloween, that film. I'm not sure if that's what
Oh, yeah.
No.
That would be well funny if that's true. I've heard of the Smashing Pumpkins, says Eric.
Oh,
Kirk.
yeah, sure.
Eric Kirk, genuine. Yeah. Now, he's coming out with a new single tomorrow, Houdini. Proof's son, the late Proof's son, tweeted him saying, you better not be releasing a single on the same day as I am, unless you want to see yourself get sold out.
Right.
Oh, sorry, get outsold.
Right.
OG.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, I think it's a bit of friendly banter.
Yeah, it probably is.
If I'm honest, because there's no way that they're going to start beefing.
No, I can't see it.
But he is coming out with a new single tomorrow from his upcoming album, The Death of Slim Shady, The Coup de Grace.
Do you think that's it? Or do you think that's it conceptually?
Conceptually, yeah.
Yeah.
So the link I sent you, I think I sent you this one, it's a video of a FaceTime conversation with him and David Blaine.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
He gives David Blaine a call and he says, I just wanted to ask you something. And David's like, go ahead.
Yeah.
And he says, before I start, I think you are the best out there. And David goes, I think we should do something together at some point.
Yeah.
M goes, how far can we take this magic? And David Blaine goes, what do you mean something like this? Grabs a wine glass off a table, drinks the red wine and then eats the glass.
Yeah, starts chewing it.
Because it's fucking David Blaine.
I know. Why wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then Eminem says, well, for my last trick, I'm going to make my career disappear.
Yes.
And then cuts the call.
Yeah.
And David goes, what? And then it comes up with Houdini. Oh.
I
Comes up with Houdini. That's not the name of the song. It's not Houdini. Although it fucking should be.
That would have been bad if it.
Yeah, well, it closed it. Yeah, it just ended the live. That would be alright, wouldn't it?
But that's going to be pretty interesting, I've got to say.
Yeah.
I want to know what I want to know if it's just a theme or not. Do you know what I mean? Or
you what? Yeah.
If he's getting into a character, or if it's
Yes. Things have been going around in my head like, what if he's gonna launch like a fucking either like a massive attack over the course of the album, or he's gonna reveal things that could end his career, or he's just hanging his coat up. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be that weak because he's hung his coat up for fucking years now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he's been sober for the last 12.
He's releasing a lot of material recently.
Yeah.
Like, I think in quick succession, like fairly quick succession comparatively.
Definitely.
But I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I can't wait.
Yeah.
And from midnight tonight, it's going to be there. I'm not going to be there. I will be asleep.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I will listen to it.
I need sleep.
Yeah, I do need sleep, Eminem. Sorry about that. But I will listen to it.
Yeah.
Eric, there's another Eric that's now got the avatar of Jimmy Savile.
Okay.
So you're in good company.
Well.
And he says hi.
Welcome.
When I say you're in good company, you're in the company of people that take the piss out of paedophiles.
Yes.
So just so that we're absolutely clear on that.
Yeah, 17.
17 paedophiles.
It could be, I don't know.
I think it's fake Eric.
Yeah, I don't know though. It's just not even bothered with Eric Kirk though.
No, I know.
That's what I mean. It could be a different Eric.
But this is what happens.
17 likes.
This is what happens with trolls. They get weaker and weaker the more you ignore them. And that troll has done a pitiful job of impersonating Shorty.
Yeah, because I don't know if that's Shorty V. It's supposed to be Shorty V or.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And
but
then
either way.
And then there's Anthony. That person's entered. So welcome.
Oh.
You know.
Welcome.
Good on you for showing up.
Yeah. Cheers.
Love all that. The real Shorty, they would have the little red circle V on her avatar. Yeah, and that would be Shorty V.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
Sure.
So, in other, I guess not current, but in other world news, if you like, there is another documentary that I watched over the weekend.
Okay.
And the documentary that I watched is called Quiet on Set.
Okay. How did you get hold of that?
I got hold of that through ill-gotten gains.
Oh, okay.
The Amazon Fire Stick, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Really?
Great. It is incredible documentary. I'm glad that I committed myself to it because I don't know about you, but people are going to me. I think you're actually one of them. People are saying to me a lot recently, get on the old baby reindeer. Get on the old baby reindeer. And I'm going. Yeah. Is it good? And people going, yeah, it's based on a true story. And I'm like, it's going to be a commitment though, isn't it? It's going to be a commitment. Like, I'm going to have to commit myself to it, and I'm going to have to stay engaged with it.
No, I think if you are engaged with it, you'll know, and if you're not, you won't bother.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Hit or miss.
But really, I think, yeah, like, I guess a lot of stuff, but if you don't like it, you'll know. And
You'll
you'll
know.
just go, I ain't fucking watching it.
Right.
I've done that for years about loads of series. Like,
Yeah.
I stood firm with loads. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't watch that until about 7 years after it was first out.
Yeah.
I think the new episodes were coming out as I started watching it.
I mean, there was one risk I took recently, which I'm glad it paid off, which was Slow Horses. That I watched and I was like, this is fucking brilliant. And that's complete, well, it's based on a book, or books. That's really good, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that.
No.
Gary Oldman.
I don't think you have.
Gary Oldman is a washed up police officer running a department of washed up police officers.
Oh, no, I have not.
It's fucking, well, okay, we'll talk about that offline.
Sure.
But anyway, I was like, I can't commit.
Yeah.
You know, like, me and my daughters over the weekend, we watched Harry Potter. You know, we watched The Goblet of Fire. Because it's a safe bet. You know, all the Harry Potters, safe bets.
Do you know what? There's something psychological about that.
Go on.
Well, we've looked into it.
Right.
Sam, producer, and I.
Yeah.
And also Sam's daughter, Lily.
Yeah.
She won't mind a mention.
No, she's been on the show before.
Yeah, she
Lily's
has.
Corner.
Yeah, Lily's Corner.
So.
Yeah, we're set to revamp that at some point.
We are, yeah. It's a feature that's going to run and run.
Yeah,
So.
like they all do. But yeah, no, we looked into it, and there is a psychological reason that we go back to shows that we've watched before.
Right.
And it's because we know what's going to happen.
Right.
And it's kind of safe.
Right.
To go back to it. It sort of reduces your anxiety.
Yeah, right.
Because you get anxiety about watching or taking on new shows.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
100%.
This is it. And
especially if more people mention it.
Yeah.
I won't watch it then.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Saltburn?
I have heard of Saltburn.
Yeah, has everyone told you to watch that?
And they have.
Yeah, me too, and I haven't watched it.
No. And there's one clip that's stopping me from watching it as well.
Yeah.
Drinking the bath water.
Yeah, something like that. Someone mentioned that. I think my daughter and Sam's daughter, producer Sam's daughter, have both watched that and mentioned how weird it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, a few people have mentioned it, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to watch it then.
No.
Not for now.
Exactly.
I'll take it on another time.
So new stuff is difficult for me to commit to.
It is, yeah.
Wednesday, I mean, I love that. That was brilliant.
What's that? Wednesday Addams?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
It's cracking, but there could be still that psychological element because I was watching it looking for the callbacks to the Addams Family.
Yeah.
And there were callbacks. It was brilliant. It delivered.
Yeah.
Anyway. So it's difficult, but I was like, right, quiet on set. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so it's 4 episodes, but each episode is about 40 minutes long, I think. And I was like, okay, well, the worst then, I'm going to lose a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Right, fine. I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah. I've seen clips of it.
Yeah. So for the benefit of the listener, quiet on set. I'm not sure where you can get it. It's probably something like Prime or maybe Discovery Plus, one of those things. And it all centres around Nickelodeon.
Yes.
And the goings on during the Dan Schneider era.
Yes.
Of Nickelodeon. Now, what gets a lot of attention in all the trailers and all the things that have been spoken about is that Dan Schneider would curate these scenes, episodes, shows that had this sort of underlying
weird sexual tinge to them.
Yeah, exactly. Like a peppering of sexuality to them, which would be admissible if it was a adult show with adults.
Yeah.
But the point that now everyone is sort of making is that these were shows designed for kids with kids in them. Yes. So only kids would watch them with kids in them.
My kids watch them.
Yeah. I mean, I did when I was younger. You know, there was the Amanda Show, And her, Amanda Bynes, and
that was one of the more famous ones, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like the bigger ones.
yeah, and there was All That, which produced Keenan and Kel. That's when I kicked in with Nickelodeon,
of
Keenan and
course.
Kel.
Yeah.
But Amanda Bynes and Dan Schneider, like, they were incredibly close for most of the time, and that's the bit that they show you in the trailers and the articles. What they don't show you, however, is one of the show runners turned out to be a convicted sex offender.
Oh, this is Nonce news, by the way.
This is Nonce
No
news.
one even knows that. That is one of the longest running features we've had.
Correct.
Nonce news. But ding, there's plenty to choose from.
Ding. Loads of nonce.
Nonce.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, get away from me, you nonce.
There we go.
So
It's Nonce news.
nonce news.
Yeah.
So so there was one guy that there was a I think a 12 or 13-year-old girl that started working on the show as an extra.
Yeah.
She was on the Amanda Bynes show, and she was working as an extra. And then there was this guy that was a showrunner, but he was, great with all the kids, really friendly, get them food, and sort of make sure they were okay and all that. Anyway, he starts emailing this girl off the back of her appearance on the show, saying, I can get you more, I can get you more opportunities and stuff.
Yeah.
We keep in touch. And then at one point, the girl's mum goes up to her room and sees the girl slam the laptop lid down.
Yeah.
Turns out he sent a picture of him masturbating, saying, I thought I'd send this to you because I'm thinking of you.
Good.
All right. So there's that.
That's a good start.
So that's all right. That's good.
Yeah.
And obviously, what they're saying is this is under Dan's watch, and Dan is saying it's not under. Like, staff recruitment wasn't under my watch.
Yeah.
But it did happen when I was around as a executive producer.
Yeah.
So trying to shift the culpability, but there you go.
He's done that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then the worst one, which only kicks in, I'd say, episode 3, is when a much more well-known star sits in front of the interviewer's chair, and it's Drake from, not Drizzy.
Yes.
Which is unfortunate.
Drake Bell or something like that.
From Drake and Josh.
Yes.
And what he goes on to describe is that there was another I think he was, I don't know if he was a co-writer or he was a producer, not an executive producer, or just a showrunner, but he also starred in a couple of episodes of Dan Schneider's shows as the pickle guy.
Right.
And he would go around with this big platter of pickles, whatever. Anyway, he latched on to Drake and repeatedly sodomised Drake.
Okay. Now it's disgusting.
And with different items.
Right.
Would sodomise him as well.
Okay, that's good.
So Drake doesn't go into detail, but it gives you the flashes of the court readings, basically.
Not uncomfortable viewing at all.
Not uncomfortable.
No.
Not uncomfortable.
Oh.
And Drake is like, I can't really describe it, but let me put this to you. Think of the worst thing that you could do to a young boy.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. And the interview's like, okay, all right, good.
Yeah.
And he appeared in court, and the pickle guy was also marked as a registered sex offender, but I think he was out after like 18 months and then went on to work for, I think it was Viacom or something like that, another TV production, in the vicinity of kids.
Yeah.
Because Drake was like, that was the thing. Drake said, I thought that once I'd done this and I'd put myself through the pain of standing in front of this person, I thought it would be over. And the interviewer was like, was it not then? And he's like, not by a fucking long shot. Like, he's still, or was, still doing stuff. Not doing bad stuff, still working in television with kids.
Wow.
Yeah. And
They do,
turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jimmy Savile.
There's so many.
Yeah,
there's probably loads that we don't know about.
There's one in here right now.
Who's that?
Gary Glitter.
Oh,
So-
welcome.
Shoving it right in the Gary.
Well, yeah, he's he must have good Wi-Fi connection in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if he's back in the UK in jail now.
I hope so. I bloody hope so. But
good to be back.
Yeah, no, that was that was quite an interesting documentary.
Watch, yeah,
I do recommend it.
I think I will try to get hold of it at some point.
There's lots of stuff about gender inequality, like Dan Schneider saying, like it starts off with him saying there's 2 female writers in a room full of him and male writers.
Yeah.
And he starts off by saying, do you mind if I refer to you two as the girls? And one of the girls goes, no, that's fine. And he's like, oh God, thank God for that. I thought you were going to be one of them ones. So it starts off with like little things like that, but then he would start curating meetings that they weren't involved in, like writing meetings that they weren't involved in. And then after one of them left, he said to the other one, again, he invited the group of men in first, and got them to sit down, and then he invited her in, and before she sat down, he said, didn't you used to be a cool girl? Just out of the blue. Just went, didn't you used to like do phone sex? When that? And she went, no, Dan. And he went, I'm sure you said you used to do that. It's almost like Brent level awkwardness.
Wow.
Like, sit down. It was,
Jank. Yeah, I've seen plenty about Dan Schneider.
Yeah.
And his fetishes.
Yeah.
That he brings out in the shows.
Yeah, and after like a couple of internal investigations, Nickelodeon said, yeah, I think you need to go.
Did he get arrested?
No.
Is he not in prison or anything?
No. If anything, he's trying to get back into the
world.
Yeah, the television world. Not necessarily kids, but the comedy television world.
Wow.
I mean, and Amanda Bynes, all sorts of trouble came with that. Like, she tried to divorce herself from her parents, and Drake as well. There's a big thing between him and his dad. Like that Nonce, the mega Nonce, basically kept him away from his dad and formed a relationship with his dad's ex-wife, Drake's mum. Formed a sort of working relationship with her and said, you need to get Drake to be managed by her, not by him.
Right.
And his dad was like, I will allow this to happen. You can manage him. You can have all the money. You can have everything. Just don't let them two be in a room, like, alone together.
Wow.
And then years later it came out, and his dad, he rung his dad up and was like, oh, did you hear that whatever his name was got arrested? And he was like, I told you that he would fall. Like, did they ever find out the kid who it happened to? And Drake had to go, no, I don't know who that is, knowing fully well. And then obviously his dad found out later. Awful.
Yeah.
But really good.
Yeah.
Really good show. Really cracking show.
Interesting watch.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So, you've got full breadth.
XL, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, that XL's gone.
Oh, okay.
But hopefully Word will come up in a minute. Yeah.
Old news.
Old news. So that's my worldwide news.
Yeah, well...
That's what I've got. That's
what
what I'm bringing to the table.
Have you... Well, obviously we spoke about the general election coming.
Oh, yes. I'm getting a general election, just thinking of the general election.
Yeah, of course.
Don't you worry. Hashtag vote Labour.
Yeah. Hashtag don't vote Conservatives, please.
Yeah.
Conscription, have you heard? No, national service for kids. Rishi Sunak has announced that he wants to implement national service for anyone that's 18.
Wow.
But I think it's like 2 years in the army, isn't it?
Well, like mandatory enrolment.
Yeah. But then someone said that you wouldn't go to jail if you refused.
So you just say no.
So most people, yeah. I don't know what that means.
Just go, I'm not doing that.
That's cloudy, and you're going to be out in 2 months, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I don't know why that's the last push.
Yeah.
If you were going to do a last push, you'd do something that people were bothered about, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like something that you don't need. It's the thing that you never knew you needed.
The almost like the deaf. What's the thing when the pigs get their heads cut off?
Oh, I don't know.
The death growl.
Yeah.
You know?
That sort of thing. Yeah.
That's
his last. But why is that your last thing?
What
so
strange.
Pointless. It's like going to ban ashtrays.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Shut up.
Yeah, just piss off.
Yeah.
No one cares about you.
I'm back to local news. I'm and I want to know. I want to get your take on this. I am currently sort of having a cursory look at different places to live. Might be coming local to you. Might not. Who knows?
Scotland, I would say.
Yeah, Scotland is the main.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
out
nice.
There. It's nice. Out
You've
there.
been there. You know what it's like. It's nice.
It's great.
Nice.
It's great. It's good. It's got some good streets.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I want to get your opinion on this. Apparently now this is what I'm hearing about Greater London. So I don't think us country folk are going to get hit by it necessarily, but I'll tell you nearer the time. But apparently now, as a minimum, you have to have a guarantor, no matter what salary you're on. And more often than not, there are bidding wars that are going on for renting places to live.
Well, I've heard of that. I mean, I've heard of that in like prime places in London and Dublin.
Right.
Like, for some reason, it's happening a lot in Ireland. It's very competitive over there.
Right.
But I don't think that's going to touch down here. And needing a guarantor, I've not heard of that.
Yeah.
I've not.
Like it's compulsory.
I'm not saying it's not true. I haven't heard of it.
Well, the hard and fast rule I remembered was that if you your salary has to be 30 times your monthly rent.
For your salary has to be 30 times your monthly rent.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true either.
Well, I mean, what I've
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure surely people have. I don't even think they check your salary, bro. Like,
no, exactly.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it's really tightened up, but I don't think it has, like, to a point where
this is.
Who's going to guarantor for you?
At
like,
30 times your salary
at your age as well.
Well,
like,
exactly.
Who do you have to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your mum or.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. What my 71-year-old mum.
Yeah, you're not 20.
No, exactly. I'll fucking do it myself.
What's the deal? Yeah.
I'm the gurantor.
Yeah. I'll guarantee you I'll pay you.
Yeah, exactly.
If I still want to live here.
That's an ironclad guarantor. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But no, apparently that is one of the ways.
I mean, if bidding wars for Kent.
Yeah, anywhere outside these four walls, I think people will be giving you money to take off.
I don't get it. But yeah, I thought you was going to ask about prices because I know prices have.
Oh yeah, what do you reckon? Well, yeah, what do you reckon? 2-bed rent only
Here?
Yeah, for a house or flat, doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna say 1,200.
Bingo.
I'm outright. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's doubled in 10 years.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
For no good reason.
Correct.
It's doubled in 10 years. For a 2-bedroom when I first moved here, it was borderline £500 a month.
Right.
Seriously.
Right.
Like
Okay.
for a 2-bed.
Yeah.
Comfortable as well.
Yeah.
Like 500 to 600.
Yeah.
So it's doubled.
Yeah.
In a short amount of time.
3-bed, 1,400.
1,400.
See you later.
Why is it 1,400? Like, it seems like a 2-bed would be a lot less than a 3-bed.
Yeah.
Why is it only £200 a month more? It's
correct.
It's weird.
It's silly.
That is
silly
a lot of money.
And now as well, this is. I mean, I don't think this place is like where we are has ever been historically expensive, but as you move out of this area and you go to the out of areas of this area,
yeah,
like you can't get a look in. Like places like Canterbury, 1,500 up for the same or less.
Yeah,
if anything.
If you're lucky.
You know, this is a 2-bed, but it's not got a bath.
Yeah.
1,500, please.
And you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, there's one of those, what do you call it? Those log cabin lodges. That's 975, but you can only rent it for a maximum of 6 months.
Oh, that's too temporary.
Yeah.
Who's going to do that?
Yeah, who's going to go, right, do you know what, I want to move to a place, but what I want to do at the same time is sink £900 into somewhere that I'm not going to live.
Yeah. And you've got, I'm assuming from the time you move in, you've got a plan for the next 6 months.
Oh.
I don't get it. Maybe there's people that work 6 months and are off 6 months. I don't know.
Honestly, Haley Joel Osmond, it is ridiculous.
Oh, it's just
right.
seriously.
What a handsome young man.
Oh,
he's turned out to
yeah, really, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's come along.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck.
So,
Yeah,
Jennifer Garner.
Oh,
honestly, what a handsome actress.
Oh, she's a handsome young woman, isn't she?
Yeah.
I don't think she's even young anymore, is she, Garner? She's probably 45.
She's old.
Something like that.
Yeah. She is old. So, yeah, so that's another bit of local news, I guess, that is, it's all just overwhelming. You know, it's proper overwhelming at the moment.
I don't like that. I don't like that feeling anyway.
Funnily enough, I have on accident, as some people say, which is annoying.
Yeah.
I have on accident stopped taking ashwagandha and lion's mane and Shilajit.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that lethal concoction has kept me from feeling overwhelmed, and now it's not. I mean, it's only been a couple of days.
Yeah.
But
it's possible.
It's possible.
Mean, it's unlikely, but it's possible.
Oh. I gave up caffeine 2 Fridays ago.
I mean that'll do. Yeah.
Well.
All of them will change something.
It's just it is overwhelming. The rate of stuff is overwhelming.
I know. I feel that.
Man alive.
I feel like I'm moving through the weeks from. You know what I mean?
Oh, never guess who's entered.
Go on.
Crash. Ah! Yeah. Notice how I did that tonally incorrect.
Yeah.
Crash! Ah!
I don't know why.
Right. Saviour of the universe.
Crash is starting podcast.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
That's great. And speaking of great, Miss Dixie's entered as well in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, welcome.
No, you're quite right, Eric. No Yancey today. What a shame. Yancey, WKRP. The mayor, the governor.
Sorry. The governor, yeah.
Because the mayor's crazy.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, no, it's certainly an exhausting time.
I know. I do feel that every day. I feel like I'm galloping through weeks as well. Even though time sometimes drags during the day.
This has been the longest Thursday that I've ever experienced to date. I was halfway through today. I went, sorry, why is it not Friday?
Yes.
What's that about?
Yes. I don't like that.
No.
It's it's munching into your life. It's it's really getting on my wick sometimes. But
I can draw this pod to an end with a motivational few words, if you like.
Go on.
So it's for those out there that feel that they are troubled by others. Yeah. The eagle is one of the apex predators.
Majestic.
Yeah, of the animal kingdom.
Okay.
And it's only hunted by the common crow. What the common crow will do is the common crow will land on the eagle's back whilst it is flying.
Yes.
And peck at its neck.
Right.
The eagle, undeterred by the crow's pecks,
right,
will ignore the attack and simply extend its wings and soar high into the sky until the crow loses its breath.
Right.
Where the air thins out. The point is, are you an eagle or are you a crow? Alright? Because what you should be is you should be an eagle, because there will be crows that peck at the back of your neck all your life.
Yeah.
You just need to soar high, baby. Alright? Until they lose their breath.
That is dynamite advice.
Alright? You can take that to the grave.
Oh, I like that.
That will be on my grave.
Okay.
He was an eagle.
Yeah.
Beloved father, husband, eagle.
It is very strange that you should say that as well, because I got a video chat from a friend in Canada,
right,
who was speaking about that very subject this week.
Optimus mind.
Crows attacking eagles.
Yeah.
He was actually, I think he was filming it.
Go like that, and then...
They're very intelligent, crows.
They are.
Very intelligent.
Not intelligent enough to beat an eagle, though.
Well...
Apex.
Soar.
Yeah.
Soar.
Like that.
Yeah, soar high.
And just... And then the crow.
I think I'd be a bald eagle.
Yeah,
anything.
I would be an American bald eagle. If you could pick any animal in the animal kingdom, any animal at all, what would you be? What would you go for?
I can think of some great answers, but I'm not going to go. Not going to go too silly.
Yeah, no, not an armadillo.
Well, I
Because
was going to say slug,
yeah,
just for no reason.
yeah. Short life.
Yeah.
You know, best lived.
I don't know. What would you be? What would you be?
It's for me. It's a toss off
Okay.
between a lion,
Yeah.
because I just think they dominate. To be honest, even against a rhino, a lion can kick in and give it a good fucking hiding.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I would be some sort of bird, and it would probably be a large one. I'd probably be a vulture. Because
Okay.
to see it is to be oppressed.
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
Saying that though, even a raven. Have you ever seen a raven up
Yeah.
close?
Yeah.
Huge.
Yes.
Huge. They're not.
There are some birds that are huger
Yeah.
than you think.
Yeah.
Like,
Almost like Jurassic.
they
in
are.
size.
They are. They
Yeah.
are. Have you seen that really strange one that walks, and it's like giant, and it can kick? It's got really thick legs. And a massive bill. I think it's a shoe
Oh,
bill or something
that,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. That rings a bell.
But there's another one that's got like dinosaur feet.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man, there's some crazy shit out there.
Well, what about you? What would you be?
I was thinking maybe an alligator
Yeah.
or a crocodile, something like that.
Yeah.
Because they live a long time and
Yeah.
they do what they do really well.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They tear off limbs and twist and all that shit.
Exactly.
And they're not afraid, even. You know, in my opinion, they're never afraid. Really.
They are good players of fuck around and find out.
They are.
They're the best players in that game.
I was going to say tortoise.
Yeah.
Because they live for about 200 years, don't
Yeah.
they?
And they do that.
But I don't know if that's boring.
The lack of energy that they expel is astonishing.
Yeah. Or a sloth.
Yeah.
That would be a good option because you've got no choice but to move slow.
Yeah.
There's no choice.
Exactly.
Like this is just going to take ages doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Oh.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, I think. Yeah, sloth.
They
is
seem
great.
happy,
Yeah, they do,
don't they?
because they haven't got the weight of the world on their
Oh,
shoulders.
they have not. They have not. They just
Just
they do not give two fucks.
Oh,
Be more like sloths.
He's the main.
Is my advice.
That's the take home.
Yeah. Careless.
All right. Well, it's an hour and 2 minutes.
Here we go.
So we're gonna make like sloths and care less.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna act like fajitas and wrap it up.
Yeah. Exactly. Scoochie says cassowary. That might be the bird.
Oh, okay. I'm going to look that up. I'll show you after.
Right. All right. Do you want to?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks everyone. You've all been great. We've been substance. Obviously, we've been awesome. Try and check us out next week, Thursday GMT. As far as I know, 7 PM GMT.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a little bit earlier.
Could be.
We'll notify you however we can.
How we do.
Subscribe to all the things. YouTube, your Telegram if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just thanks.
Dave Thorne says, I'd like to be an orca for water, a tiger for land, and any bird of prey.
Dolphin was the other one I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they get a lot of fun out of life.
They do.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
See you in that.
1, 2,